Hello everyone, how are you? This is Yvonne Roberts, and for the Belly Beads group, thought I'd drop by, and I told you guys I was going to be doing a video. Hope all is well with everyone today. I'm doing great. Phoenix, Arizona, we're in our high 80s, supposed to be up to 100 today if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I'm here in my cool apartment, and I thought I'd do this video before I get real busy today. And what I'm doing is I'm getting ready to put these two strips together, paper bead strips together, and double them, if you will. And I am going to do this video on resin on paper beads. And so I chose to do it on the black one because I just want to see the results of what it looks like on the black ones. I have my palette here, and I got my glue here, and I'm just going to put this one together really quick. And so I want to see what this looks like on the black paper. I had done it earlier on the white piece of paper, the white bead, and it turned out really nice, you guys. I mean, it turned out to be like glass hard, which I just love that. And so what I have with me, I'm going to show you what all I have. So you'll have the same thing that you always have when you're getting ready to do your paper beads, your glue, so on and so forth. It's the same thing. The only thing different that you're going to have this time is your resin. And somebody wanted to know what kind of resin am I using. So I am going to be using UV resin, and I'll show you what kind I have. Okay, so my bead is ready here. Hope you can see that. Yeah, okay. So anyway, we're going to be using the UV resin. I got this resin off of Amazon, and I really haven't had a problem with using UV resin in anything. I just don't exactly like the way the resin pieces turned out. When I got ready to do some resin pieces in my molds, they didn't quite turn out the way that I really wanted them to with the UV resin. But the regular resin, they turned out just fine. But anyway, so today we're going to be doing that. I haven't rolled the second one yet. Not even sure I'm going to at this point. But anyway, it's here. So the only thing I'm going to be doing is using the UV resin. And I have this piece of foam. The only thing different is I have this piece of foam. You know how you have foam pieces? This one is made like, I forgot the name of the foam, but it's kind of different than the regular styrofoam. It's kind of rubbery like. But I've cut it down to size so I could fit it under my UV lamp, because it's got to go under my UV lamp just like that. So anyway, I cut it down to size for my UV lamp, and that's another thing you're going to have. You're going to have a UV lamp. I got this, you know, like normally for your acrylic nails. It's the same kind of lamp. And then I have my wipes. I need my wipes for the resin because I'm going to do this in a different way. Some people might disagree with it. That's fine. But for me, this is what I like to do. I like to do it this way. Now, I can use my palette to do this, or I could use my brush to do this, which you may want to get some brushes to do it. But quite frankly, me, myself, it works best for me when I do it this particular way that I'm going to be doing it. So I have my picks in my foam here. And as you can see, I broke my picks in half so that I can make sure that all of these fit under my UV lamp. Okay, so that's what I'm using this morning. So I'm going to show you how this is going to be going. Now, one of the things about it is, if you've never done this before, do not set your UV resin by your lamp, because it will cure your resin, and this lamp is very powerful. It will cure your resin in your bottle, so do not do that. But again, I have UV resin, and it says UV resin hard, and I got this off of Amazon for like 10 bucks or something like that. Might have been 13. This is a 100-gram bottle. Okay, I like to get the big bottles. I like my stuff to last. Okay, so when you do it, you want to set it far away from, my lamp is here, and you want to set it far away from your lamp. Okay, when you're doing this. So I already have my bead here, and again, if you want to use a brush, that's fine. I have a palette for my glue that I was using, so I don't really need my palette anymore. If you want to use a palette to put your UV resin in, that's fine. I don't. I use mine straight out of the bottle. Okay, so let's get this show on the road. So what I'm going to do, this is how I do mine, and I do my glue the same way. Okay, I have my wipes here. If you want to use gloves, feel free. Use gloves when you're doing it. I don't really have a problem with it. So here we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of UV resin on my hand here. Okay, and then I'm going to just roll it on to the bead. Okay. I'm just going to roll it onto the bead while it's still on my roller. Okay, wipe my hands off now. Okay, and I'm going to take this now, and I'm going to place it on my stick, on my foam here. Okay, push that down a little bit. Okay, so it's on my foam. Okay, if you could see that, it's a little crooked, isn't it? Maybe I'll straighten that up a little bit. Okay, there we go. So I have it on my foam now. So we're going to put this inside and I'm going to put it on 60 seconds. Okay, and we're going to just put that in there like so. And we're going to wait for that. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and make my second bead. Okay. And again, if you want to use gloves, you go right ahead. Gloves are great. I just prefer to use my hands. I'm not afraid of using stuff unless it, just actually say it's extremely dangerous to use this on your hand or whatever. I'm fine with it, actually. Okay, so anyway, everybody do what makes them feel more comfortable, right? In our craft world, that's what we do. Whatever makes us feel more comfortable, or whatever works best for us. So anyway, I'm getting ready to do my second bead here. Roll it up, okay. Wipe my hands off. Okay. Now I'm getting ready to push the button. I'm going to give it 60 more seconds because that's what I like to do. I like to make sure it's good and done. All right. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to put any resin on this one until after that one cures. And I'm going to give it a second coat, okay? And I'm going to show you guys how this really was a game changer for me. Now, I have always seen this on YouTube. There's a couple of videos where the ladies are using resin on their beads, but I never really paid attention to it because I was satisfied with what I was using, which I think back then I was using triple thick. But anyway, our bead is done. Oh my goodness, I hope you can see that. Can you see that? There it goes. Can you see that? That's what it looks like. It looks wet, doesn't it? But it's not. It's cured. Totally cured. Totally cured. Totally. So, I'm going to get the rest of these beads. Out of here. I'm just going to pour these out. We're going to give this a second coat now. Okay, we're going to give this a second coat, and I want you guys, man, if I could get that to come in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a second coat. So I'm going to lay this down here, put some more on my hand, and what we're going to do is what you do, you just put a little bit. It doesn't take a whole lot. Just as you see, I just have a little bit here. No more you would put glue on your hands, okay? Same amount. You just put whatever amount that you want on your bead. And I don't like my stuff runny, and I don't do mine like that. Okay. I'm trying to get it to where I can focus in so you guys can see it. Because sometimes this phone does not want to focus properly, so you can see how it really looks. But anyway, we're going to take this now and we're going to put it in the foam, okay, and we're going to let that cure 60 minutes, 60 seconds, and then we're going to redo it and see what happens, okay? So while we're waiting on that, my other bead is ready to go. And again, you've got to remember, make sure you keep this stuff away from your lamp, if you have a lamp. Okay. All right. It's almost ready. Now also they have like a flashlight UV lamps. Okay, they're made just like little flashlights, and you can take it and put it around your, have your bead here and have your flashlight and put it upside the flashlight like this. I like it this way because I can get several in at the same time and I don't have to do them like individually. Um, it doesn't work for me. All right, so here's the bead. And I'm going to put this in here a second time because I like to do mine twice. Okay, and I'm getting ready to have some company soon. She just notified me. I guess she's ready to be coming on her way, and I just wanted to do this video right quick so I can show you guys what the. Now I have this empty container here because I want you guys to hear what this sounds like when it comes out. I want you to hear what it sounds like. Or I could use this container too. It's the same. But anyway, I love the glassy look. It looks like it's still wet. I love that. And this is a game changer for me. We're almost done. Wow, look at that. You can still see the shiny, even though, man, I wish this would come in properly, guys. There it goes. It comes in and out. See that? You can still see it though, even though it's not as clear as I would like for it to be. But anyway, it's totally cured, and I am going to put this in here. Listen to this. I love it. I love the sound of that. I could just sit here and just drop this in here all day, just like all day. It sounds like a marble. I love that. And so, yeah, I am really excited about this. Really excited about this. So again, if you guys are interested, I will be using, let me turn my lamp off, put it away. And again, I'm using UV resin hard. This is 100 grams. It's a UV resin hard. Okay, and that's what I use. I got this at Amazon. If you're interested, you might want to get a UV resin lamp. Okay, same kind of lamp you use if you're doing acrylic nails. All right, and that's about it. Everything else, you guys already know what you need to have to make beads. So that's about it for me. I hope this video was helpful. God bless. Bye-bye.